Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Jaws of Hakkon. In the last episode, we made our way up to Stonebear-hold. These Avar do seem pretty friendly. Now, we have yet to ask Thane Sunhair about the boat, so I say we get on that. Oh, okay then. Yeah, why Sunhair?
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
I love that. I think that's so creative. When you hear Thane Sunhair, you do kind of think, oh, well, maybe she has, like, hair that's a fiery red or something, and it's like, no, I was in a fight and my hair caught on fire. I'm like, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. I need a boat.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Bah, Rolfston. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
Well, hey, and any chance that you'll fight the Hakkonites?
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
Okay. Anything I can do to change your mind?
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Okay. Why does this bear matter? Because it's important to them. Like, end of. This seems like a very odd question. Yeah, are you actively looking for the bear?
Do you have any members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
Fair.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear-hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
I don't think Aenor necessarily wants to drag these people into some kind of war. But here's the thing, that Avar know this land. And Aenor is Dalish. She knows the value of a people who are familiar with a specific portion of land. So getting these people on our side would be very handy.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not hold kin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food, not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Okay, interesting. I don't think Aenor would ask this. Why does this bear matter? It doesn't matter why. All that matters is that it does matter. They care about it, therefore it is important. Asking why isn't necessary. Aenor does have quite the history with bears. Throughout Inquisition, bears have kicked my ass. When Aenor was 19, which is when she got her Valisleen, she got it because she defended the camp from an angry bear. So, you know, she does have quite the history with this species.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, all that matters is that this bear is their hold beast. It doesn't matter why. So yeah, I don't think Aenor would ask that.
I will speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Okay. Now, don't mind me, I'm just gonna read your mail. Thane Svara Sunhair. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to... Or Legions, if you be brave enough... Merchants of Orlais, if... To those who wish to trade with Stonebear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane Svara Sunhair. I am Thane Svara Janesdotton, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears many... Though my blade has tasted blood many... Though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakkon's winter. We have furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple, plus weapons. We have excellent furs and weathers, and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us, and your blood will... Trade honestly and well, there will be coin for all. Thane Svara Sunhair. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. This stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of axes. Madam, I like you. If you returned for Dragon Age 4 and were romanceable, I would be quite pleased with that. So many in the characters. So many in the characters. So many of the characters. Hello there. In this, like in this DLC, so many of them are really good. I love it. You know what? It's been a while since I switched out my party, so you know what? I'm just going to travel there and back because there isn't a horn in the hold, I don't believe. Okay, who do we want? If I remember correctly, there are some... How do you want to put it? There are some spiritual things in the hold, so it wouldn't be wise to bring Sarah. Or Iron Bull for that matter. So let's go Blackwall, Cowl, and Dorian. There we go. Lovely. And again, back to here. Yeah, let's see what we can find. Let's go from the beginning. I do find myself getting lost in this area just because it's all built up onto like the mountains. And I just get a wee bit confused. Hello? You alright? Looks tasty. Oh, hello. Flipping heck, we found the butchers. Oh my god, is that a nug? Be free. Be free, little nug. Sketches found in a meat shop. A series of drawings, simple but artfully rendered, indicates that the owner of this meat shop decided to spend the day mixing alchemical potions, or, more likely, alcoholic drinks, and that people should take what they like and pay him later. Oh, how nice of him. Can we sell you any of this stuff? Yeah, can go. That can go. And we'll sell off the grey stuff. There we go. Lovely. And back, and back. Thank you, butcher. And further up we go. What am I dinging? Oh, don't mind if I do. Cole, pardon me. Yes, run, Nug friend. Run. Be free. God, are you following me? Oh my god, I would love a Nug pet. I would love a Nug pet, but it's not safe. It's not safe here. You should flee.
That Elston. Always making up strange stories and looking all easy in books.
Aye, it isn't natural. It must come from learning how to read.
I love that. Just it isn't natural because he can read, and that's
The
weird.
others saying blood will spill before the new moon.
Let the Jaws of Hakkon try something. They know whose ground this is.
Hello?
How do you get your hair to do that, Dorian? With magic?
With proper hygiene and grooming. Maybe all three of you should get acquainted.
Damn! Excuse me?
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
Many call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
You've been to the lowlands?
Have you travelled outside of Stonebearhold?
Court Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
So where have you visited?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
Oof, that's a bit far.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
It is quite beautiful. Aenor doesn't like the game, but even she can admit that Val Royeaux is extremely beautiful.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
Oh, those cakes are nice, aren't they? They're lovely.
Farewell.
Another time.
Indeed. Now, I can't remember if it was last episode or the one before, but we found some writings that were rather conspiracy theory-ish. This house looks conspiracy theory-ish. Why does this man have so much cheese? I mean, you can never have too much cheese, but still, why is he hoarding it? Suspicious. Very suspicious. So suspicious that I'm going to take his sacks. These are now mine. Yoink. Thank you. Whee! Hello? You're right.
So, she arrives. Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the woman who blazes like fire and mends the air.
Hello. They're not harmful. I don't think.
I am the Ogre of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. Yes, it is done. Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the North.
I love that. Just like, hey, she arrived, say hello, and Cole's just being like, hi there. He's adorable. I love my adopted son so much.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Okay. Yes, he's clearly a mage.
I assume Augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage, yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the Thane. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the Hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
So you negotiate with the spirits.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
They protect the Hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We offer to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
That came out far more disrespectful than than I thought it was going to be. Again, I think at this stage, Aenor, she's so done with being Inquisitor. She has these moments where, you know, the politeness that she's trying to show. And here's the thing, it's not even that she believes, like, because that sounded like, oh, when you say gods, you mean spirits, you fucking idiot. Like, it kind of sounded very dismissive, and Aenor wouldn't be dismissive. Like, they believe something different to her. That doesn't make it wrong. You know, if they refer to spirits as gods, good for them. Like, who's to say that they aren't? Maybe they are. Aenor doesn't know. But I think that, you know, this polite mask that she's being forced to wear, you know, she does have these slips where she's just like, I can't be arsed caring. I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to smile. I'm like, yeah. But she just doesn't care. She doesn't care at the end of the day, and as such, I think it just builds to the point where she opens her mouth and something rude that she doesn't even necessarily believe. Like, she doesn't believe these people are stupid for calling spirits gods or whatever, but it came out that way because she's just so tired. She's just so sick and tired of all of this. Oh, again, I really hope this doesn't come out as rude. I kind of want to ask it, though.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
I think that's very fair.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Except we have questions.
Be welcome.
Yeah.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the Hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
Yeah, you said that we blaze like fire.
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the Watchman's bonfire.
Ooh. Nothing I can do about it. Spirits see me all the time. That's terrifying. I wish the anchor was gone. Oh, Oh. On one hand, she does wish the anchor was gone. If it weren't for the anchor, then you know, she would never have been placed in this position in the first place. She's had moments where she's been angry before, but I think, you know, those were times when she was dealing with complete arseholes. She has slip-ups. She'll occasionally be a lot ruder than she intends to be, but I don't think she's reached a place where she's, you know, getting angry in front of other people. In front of dickheads and her companions, yes, but not in front of other people.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied Time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again.
Yeah, we did. We did go time traveling in Redcliffe.
Do you know where your hold beast may have gone?
Storvacker? No. I've asked the gods, but they've seen no sign.
Okay, well, farewell.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Thanks for the information, buddy. Tell the spirits goodbye.
Our guests are welcome, so long as their weapons stay sheathed.
Okay, that's very nice. However, there is. Okay, we can't grab it. Okay, that's a relief. That's a relief. I was about to say I have no idea where there would be Veil Quartz or runes in this area. Okay, on to the next section of the hold. We've explored the butcher's shop. Whee! Oh, are you okay? Are you okay, sir? That is weird. That is witchcraft. I don't like it. This is the Thane's area. And hello.
You see the animals in Jaws of Hakkon, kid? Rat things with frost dripping from their claws.
Ooh.
Varga says it's bad magic.
That does sound like bad magic. That sounds like majorly bad juju. No, thank you. Hello there. You're right. Now then, I believe this actually is a way out. I just want to check, though. Yep, cliffside path. Okay, which leads out to here. Yep, close by a shard. And where does the other path lead? Just further into the swamp, it looks like. With the option to go up. Again, I'm inclined to fully explore the hold first. Oh, well, Dorian! Dorian, what were you doing? He must have tripped. He must have tripped and smacked his head into a rock. Dorian, look where you're going. Hello. Hello, friendo. Oh, two friendos. I'd be careful if you go into the hold. They may eat you. You do look rather delicious. You're right. Now then, we'll go up here first. Hello there.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
Yeah, you seem injured.
How are you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Aenor nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
You seem troubled. Is it your injury?
In part. Gida Meerdotton prepares my father's body for sky burial.
Hurt and harrowed, knotted and nameless. Can't be him, could never be him. But who am I?
How did... Yes. I knew it would be soon. I miss him.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
I'm so sorry to hear about your father. The naming of Stonebear Hold. It starts with a man, Ivar Jerikson. Driven from their hold by war and misfortune, their thane dead, Ivar led what remained of his people through the mountains. The winter was harsh. The winds of Hakkon echoed through the peaks. The beasts fled, and the hunters could find little game. Ivar's people grew weak. They feared themselves cursed. When the blizzard struck, they built a meager fire and huddled for warmth. When the blizzard lasted 3 days, they knew that they would die. On the third night, while Ivar stood watch, he caught sight of a great grey bear. Through the snow, though the beast was distant, Ivar could feel its eyes upon him and knew he must follow. Alone, he made his way through the wind and snow. The great bear walked ahead of him, always distant, but never out of sight. At last, the bear stopped. Ivar came to stand beside the bear and saw before him a sheltered place where his people might be saved. He reached out a hand to his guide, but instead of fur, he found grey stone. So Ivar knelt before the stone and gave thanks to Korth, for he knew the mountain father had taken the form of a bear to guide him here. Ivar returned to his people and led them to the sheltered place. Ivar Jerikson became Ivar Snowfavored, and the people swore to honour him as their new thane. The hold was given the name Stonebear in honour of Ivar's vision, and in this place we have grown strong. From Stories of the Wild South, a collection of tales of the barbarian nations of Ferelden by Lady Susanna Ashwell of Ansburg. Very interesting. Very cool. Hello there.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark, and I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Goat's piss, do I hunt?
Oh. On one hand, I'm like, I think Aenor would know hunters like this. She's Dalish. She will have met these old men who, you know, hunted in their prime and they get a bit testy, and she knows they're full of it. She knows that. But at the same time, I was just saying that, you know, she's trying to be polite and, you know, she doesn't want to, you know, put anyone's nose out a joint. In a way, I think amongst these people, they aren't like the Dalish. They're not like the Dalish in any way, but she's familiar. They're nomadic, or semi-nomadic. They live a somewhat more tribal life than the people in the cities or towns do. In a way, she does understand these people. Not fully, not completely. But she's met so many people like this man. I'm really drawn to this. She's stressed out. It's not a full-on snap. It's not like she's screaming and shouting, but she's stressed out as it is. She knows people like this man. Go on.
I suppose you'd also best me with one hand tied behind your back?
Bind me eyes to make it fair.
If I have to knock sense into you, I'd have you see it coming.
If I beat sense into you, you'll not see for a week.
Old man, I will not be your suicide.
There's spine to you, eh?
Yeah, she She knows men like this guy. They're all boasting, but they just want a bit of a verbal sparring match.
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
Okay, well that's handy.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay. Now then, I am just about out of time for this episode. We still have plenty more of the hold to discover. I do believe that up there is a, it's like a fighting pit, so that should be fun. But it will have to wait until the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.